Not good. Which one?
The other one. The other headphones.
The cheaper one?
No, the ones that go around your ear with the mouthpiece. I think they're over there. I think.
I don't see you with that.
Yeah.
Get it. I want to see it.
The Giants kicker ready to go, and here we go from MetLife Stadium. They're going to take it in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 at the 22-yard line.
I never seen them. Yeah, I have them, Gary.
No.
I'm lying. You got vacation this week.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Richardson. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put your offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
All right, he's going to run the ball.
Wilson will throw again. And he'll lose
See, he should have ran the ball. Somebody should have told this man to run the ball. Yeah, but he didn't want to run the ball. I don't know what happened. I tried to help him out.
So just 1 yard to go here on third down.
Now he's going to pass the ball, even though he should run the ball.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson.
See? You see what I'm saying? If he listens to me, he'll win.
Near midfield. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1. You know the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a first down.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Now a toss play. It's Carson, and he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down. Now Wilson. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on third down to bring up 4th. So on 4th down, as seen on TV, here's their resident strongman, John Ryan. And look here, it's an opening drive fake. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And the return will stop right around the 25. Well, when someone other than the quarterback is throwing the football, it's either beautiful or a disaster, and here it was the latter.
Nowhere in between, right? I mean, you're exactly right. It takes some fortitude to call that type of a play, but when it doesn't work, oh boy, you wish you hadn't.
Manning now on first down. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard. And now it's
I'm going to put this on my YouTube channel.
Not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing.
This play right here is going on my YouTube channel. You're going to be a highlight.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it. And he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
And that's complete to the right side. It's Marshall. And they're gonna get
No, I just got to put a couple highlights on my YouTube channel. So I'm going to record these next couple plays.
I'm sorry, but it's almost unfair. Brandon Marshall can make so many plays, but even when you think he's covered,
He's not.
no, he's really not. He uncovers and makes a play on you and picks up good yardage in doing so.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11. To throw is Manning. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, they're slinging it, and then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. Manning now to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Giants with a football here as we begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
I'm going to make him famous right now.
They'll go for it. It's Manning. And that is going to be incomplete. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Charles, earlier we talked a lot about Russell Wilson, what a great job he did last year in 2017 as Seattle's offense is working their way back onto the field. But they're probably going to need to find a running game to alleviate some of that pressure on. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose.
See, I told you.
Anytime it's a
He couldn't help himself.
It's a battle for the edges.
He couldn't help himself.
Who's going to control the edge of the line of scrimmage? In other words,
No, I didn't win yet.
Can the defensive guys hold their leverage? But we were always
But he can't help himself.
Outside arm or outside shoulder free. If you were playing on the play side, meaning the ball coming towards you, and anyone coming
I was
going
to just record some highlights, but I think I'm going to put the whole game on YouTube. Don't worry, bro. I'll send you a link.
And boy, what a great defensive play there. Worn out leverage, running to the football from the inside out, turned into a big loss of yardage.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Darkwa. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Only a gain of a yard there, but it indeed gets him a new set of downs.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
They'll run again now with Darkwa. And he's brought down. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. While other coaches said, you know something? Until they stop him, that big boy's going to keep getting the football. And that might be the direction that they're going to go right now. But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. And the hit jarred and loose. It's incomplete. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Working from the gun, Manning. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Throwing now is Manning. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he showcases the spin. A pretty good gain before he's taken down. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
Oh, he don't have him. Yo, you there, son? Talk to me. Talk to me. I want to hear you there live.
And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath.
I feel like I'm playing by myself.
They may be lucky to have that one back. 3rd down.
Hello, hello, hello. Talk to me. It's a girl playing now. Come on now. Let me see if you got some balls and talk. Yeah, you wasn't ready.
On the sideline as he could not come up with that football. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. Looking for a cutback.
Pushing you back.
There as he's met at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be.
So am I playing with a mute? What's going on? You ain't talking? Woohoo! Yeah, did you see that? Oh, you blind too? Talk to me. I want to feel like I'm playing with a human. And not a machine.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We're back to East Rutherford, but first this timeout.
Look at that feel. Get ready, because I'm going to run you all through that.
1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. Shotgun now for Manning. And that is incomplete. So now
incomplete. All right, I'll give you one. I just wanted to give you a little sign so it could look like you did something today.
Even though it didn't work out, I would not be
you ain't getting no more of this.
But they went ahead and did it again.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Darn right.
They answered me through text,
hoping for 6, an unlucky number 13 play drive.
Well, you go to the sideline after putting 3 points on the board.
Get ready, because my man just finished eating. He got some booty. He's going to get ready to beat that ass.
The defense, I think they're high-fiving each other, only giving up 3 after letting them run that much offense.
This is fielded at the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Give him 2 yards on that play, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. And Graham's got it over the middle. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big...
And they're going to try this again. It's another fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. 2 yards is the pickup, and that'll be good for a Seattle first down. Well, kind of interesting for sure. It worked out for them. They only had a yard to go. You know, when you do that fake punt, you're kind of starting back further than you need to when you only have 1 yard.
Yeah, and I guess they felt like that was a true full fake because most of the time with a yard to go, you leave your offense on the field, you run something from your playbook. But here, they gave the full impression they were going to punt it away and picked up the first down. They definitely surprised us.
I was going to say, surprise, surprise. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
Look at the big man rumble. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Jimmy Graham, 61 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike for 6.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Are you looking forward?
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Manning. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Mike Bennett in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Manning to throw on second down. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Michael Bennett in there again as he's able to pick up sacks on both first and second down. Now Manning being chased out left. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. We've seen this offense do some unconventional things thus far, but they couldn't go for it on 4th down here, could they?
Could someone patch us into the head coach's headset? Punt the ball.
The punter wing is on as he sends this one away. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Manning. And that is incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Cliff Averill in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line...
And he's going to go down again. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. is Wilson. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Dalvin Tomlinson able to collapse the pocket and drop it for a loss of a yard. Now Wilson on second down. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there. Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, this is the third quarter. No time.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
3rd and long for the Giants, and Eli following the sack. Throwing is Manning. A screen here to Vereen. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Not too many teams will use a first-round pick on a tight end, so you know that when one does, he's got to be pretty darn special.
A small example of why they took him in the first round there. Nice little catch and run to get the good yardage. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
The Giants on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Again, they'll throw with Manning. He finds Beckham complete. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
Well, that's the kickstarter right there. Eli Manning finding his guy, Odell Beckham Jr.
Yeah, it's a deadly combination, isn't it?
It really is, but what really makes it work is just how unflappable Eli is with his demeanor, able to maintain his calm and his poise, because we know.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Mike Bennett in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do.
And the pressure gets to him again. Bobby Wagner, he's the one to get in this time, and back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down. Manning to throw for it on 4th. And this is going to be incomplete. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. And you wonder, Charles, could that decision come back to haunt them later?
And it really could, because in this situation, you kick the field goal in a tight game like this, that's a good play.
And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. Jonathan Casillas coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. On 2nd down, Wilson. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Over the middle, complete. It's Graham. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because
do
have that little bit of a...
And look at this, another fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. That good for 22 and a first down. So they snap it straight to the up man. What's his responsibility? Normally, obviously, just to protect, but he's got to be a guy that can be pretty agile too, right?
Yeah, without a doubt, because you're talking about a guy, even in protection, he may have to slide up and down the line of scrimmage to pick up someone who comes through trying to block a punt. So you know he's got that ability to move, but oftentimes just a running back, a fullback, someone who's used to having the ball in their hands, and he's able to pick up the first down.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. On second down, here's Wilson. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's brought down. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
It's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know this.
Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
His throw here's incomplete. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end. And it's second down. Well, pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like
here we go.
a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides.
No. We're going to have to run the ball.
Who's going to make the big play?
We're going to have to do a little bit of running with the running back. Right here. All right, first down. Now we're going to do a pass to Odell Beckham. Where's Beckham? All right, right there. Now we're going to pass to Odell Beckham. And that didn't work out.
Bobby Wagner in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll.
All right, I'm thinking we still going back to Beckham.
He'll look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really
Marshall.
to throw the football.
All right, I got it now.
Typically, what would you want to do against that down?
All right, I got it.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Oh, he tried to pitch it, and the ball
got it.
Loose. And partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but man, just in general, those laterals can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been at a lot of practices. It's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling, maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play.
It's not over yet. It's not over yet.
Back to throw. Over the middle to Beckham. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now...
All right, so the question is, do I go for the tie or do I go for the win?
Let the clock wind down.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts.
What do you think, Sweetie Pie? What should I do? Should I go for the tie or should I just go for the win? I'm down by 3. Touchdown? All right, touchdown. No, I need 1 touchdown.
So the chain gang now done for the drive. Ball on the 10, 1st and goal.
See, now he's coming up on the blitz and right across the middle. Got him.
Touchdown, Giants. Sterling Shepard from 10 yards out. And the G-men have taken the lead here in the 4th.
No, he got a minute left to come down
as the lead is now 10-6.
and try to get a touchdown.
Rosas now to kick
With
this
2
one
timeouts.
Fielded about a yard deep. Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And
It's
his
over.
guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
How many times in the course of the game?
And he quit. He quit. He quit. He quit at the end. He quit. He quit. He quits. Alright, so I'm good. Alright, Timon, if I quit on everything. Alright, I gotta cut this off. Because I just cracked his ass. I just cracked his ass. And he quit. I just cracked his ass. And he quit. He quit like a bitch. No, he knew he wasn't gonna win and he quit. And my pussy all. I can't see Michael stop broadcast.